Hey everybody, it's me again, funkdoc, with my last Power Grid game before I leave for the holidays, probably. I'll be with the family for all of Christmas and New Year's. So we put Plant 4 up for bid, and it's going to go for 7. I don't want to pay 8 for it. I have learned the hard way that it's just not worth it in 3-player. And I don't think 3 is particularly worth paying 4 for, because this is an easy map to build on, so... This is just about the cheapest possible USA map config here for 2 and 3-player games. So everybody gets somewhere good to build. Which means I can even buy 5 coal here. In 3-player games, usually I can only buy like 4. I can buy 5 coal here, which is sweet. Barmstrong with the safe build there, Pittsburgh. I would agree with that. So it's 32 and 42 are the 2 plants drawn. 42 going to go under the deck. And for me, I think the easy call is Detroit, Cincinnati. Should be able to take Chicago before Barmstrong jumps in there, because I think Barmstrong would rather protect the East first. That's the really cheap stuff here. As long as I can get to Chicago before Barmstrong does, my build will be fine. And as usual, I'm not going to buy a plant here. It's in my interest to keep the market from moving right now because I have the best plant of anybody. Zendra buys the 5 instead of the 9. Interesting play. If you have the 4, the 9 might be more interesting because it's of how much more efficient it is. It has more long-term use. But you can play the turn order game with the 5. That's the benefit of that. Barn will build a 3, though. That's for sure. And that's at least that's what the oil buy suggests. The oil buy suggests Barn builds a 3. Barn will probably build Washington and Norfolk here. I'll only buy 1 coal because there's a chance 26 could come on next turn, possibly. But yeah, there is the expected build for Barmstrong, and I have no reason. Well, do I have a reason to build? No, because I build before Barn next turn, so... No need for me to build here. Look at how rich I am after 2 turns. It's unusual to have that much money. That's the power of the 8 and 3-player games, man. There's a lot of duds that could potentially come and block 26 from the market. I feel like Barmstrong's probably going to pass, though. Ooh, Barm actually buys 13. 13 does not fit great with my plant. Oh my god, that's one of the uber duds right there. Okay, Barmstrong is in a really good spot now. Zendra has to buy a plant. Yeah, the 9, there we go. Alright, it puts 22 in the market, which is pretty good. Should have bought extra coal last turn, I guess, but I thought maybe like Barmstrong would buy the 13, which they did, and then maybe I'd get a shot at 26. I did not want to have extra coal stored in case 26 came on, because using up that money on coal would hurt my bidding for 26, is what I'm saying. Actually, I just realized I could have built Chicago. Okay, at least Barn takes Buffalo. Good. Good, so I didn't get punished for that. I actually could have built Chicago this turn and stayed at the bottom of the turn order anyway. All right, 33. Okay, so 22 stays on. 21. Okay, this will deserve some bidding here. Because again, there's still a good number of plants that can block 26 from coming. I didn't want this, but I think I have to take it. Hold on, let me think about this. Let me think about this. I don't like this, though. I don't know if I like this, man. Let me think here. Let me think here. Now I regret it, because it was like 26 would have been amazing here with oil as cheap as it is compared to coal. But I have to buy it. Alas, I have to buy it. 15 comes. I don't know if that's the greatest thing, because someone's probably going to buy that next turn. All right. 17. Yeah, I can't even store extra coal, which is going to suck. I'm at least like incentivizing Zendra to buy more oil, hopefully, with coal being so much more expensive, but I don't like my situation right now. My goal now is, well, I can't do it this turn, but within the next couple turns, actually, plus the nice thing is, I should be below barmstrong in the turn order now. So that's going to help my chances of getting coal. Zendra will be using more oil, hopefully. $12. Jesus Christ. Like, I can't even really buy 11 now because, like, 11 doesn't do anything for me. I can't... Well, I mean, I could maybe break a stall this turn. But then I could do that anyway. I don't know. This is the 5th turn, right? So I missed something here. Oh, 33. Yeah. That went under. Okay. I'm up to date on the plants that went under the deck. Barmstrong has no incentive to buy extra coal because the 10 would be the next plant they'll replace. And Zendra's going to build above me for sure. Yeah. So I get to stay at the bottom of the turn order. Thus, I think I stall here and just try to look for an opportunity to get a better plant later. Zendra's definitely making out the best of anyone right now. Oh god, in 16. I'll take up all the coal through $6 here. I feel like this just isn't great for me. I feel like I have to stay low, though. Like, turn order is the one advantage I have over Zendra right now. And at least Zendra's not buying coal. So there's that. Being in a stall running the 20 is not good, to be honest. Ugh. I don't know what else. There's just not much else for me to do, though. This market stall is not good news for me. 23, too. Ouch. Ooh, buying 16. So Barn wants to get out of coal, which is great news for me. That actually helps my cause quite a bit. And that's attacking Zendra, which I like to see. Yeah. So now I do kind of regret buying that one extra coal, but yeah. Hopefully we can let... Plus the Zendra has more reason to attack oil now. Barmstrong sitting up top had been making good money in the stall. And I expect Barm will break the stall at this point. Yep. You need to build 7, Barm. If you're going to do that, you should build 7. Ugh, I don't think I like what Barm's doing here. Oil has just been driven up like crazy now, so... Again, this is actually turning around pretty well for me. My turn order is going to be my biggest advantage right now, and I have to hold on to it for dear life. Barm definitely has the money-making advantage here, which is not good, but my hope is that Barm continues to stall at the top of the turn order. I will definitely... Ooh. 19. Sure, yeah. I'm not going to complain about that. Not going to complain about others moving the market. Also note how long it's taking for 26 to get on the market here when it was on deck, what, like 3 or 4 turns ago? Alright, let's just let coal gradually get a little cheaper here. Why don't we? At least oil is starting to get, eventually going to get more expensive than, oil's going to get more expensive than coal after this turn. So that's good news for me. Interesting that Zendra didn't build to, like Zendra could have easily built to 8 if you're going to run all those plants. Like why would you get, I don't know. I just don't understand, why would you buy 19? And then, if you're going to do that, at least build enough to run all your plants and get full value from the 19 there. Like 19 and 21. I am so thankful Barn bought 16 there. That's doing a lot to help my cause right now. What's nice about this is, with both of them having more cities than me, I can potentially buy another plant. Well, no, I can't. I mean, not this turn, but... I don't know, like, I don't really have the capability to break a stall now anyway, since Zendra jumped into St. Louis there, so... I'm just going to keep hanging bottom with the 20 here. Just going to keep hanging bottom. I have no reason to build out at this point, so... This is one of those stall games, kids. This is one of those stall games. Trash only comes in at 1 per turn, so 19 is quite dicey here. This is why 19 in general is one of the absolute worst plants in the game. Because 19 is usually available during step 1 when trash restock is not good enough for it to be viable. And even if trash can be decent, there's always the risk of 24 and 30 coming and just killing trash's value. Now Barn breaks the stall. It's kind of a shame. I missed 44. So there's only 2 more plants left in the deck, I think, before step 3. My capacity advantage is a pretty big deal right now. Yeah. I still think like Barmstrong is my main competition here, so I need to build in the southeast. Target Barm first. So I'll go through here and then into here maybe a little bit is what I'm thinking to do. Because Barm getting those green plants for cheap was a big deal. I have over $300 right now, jeez. We're definitely bidding for this, that's for sure. Also because 24 is not so good now with Zendra having 19 there in the game. Barm passing on 26 so soon is a mistake because Barm is not going to have a chance to get capacity. With step 3 coming soon, I do think I would need to buy 8 plants just so I can make money alongside the 20. It's just a matter of what plant that will be. Like, if Barm passes, I will buy 27. I will gladly buy 27. I felt like over 45 is probably too much money for the 26 because of how close we are to step 3. I'll take 28 now. Ooh, give me 28, please. Yes, 28. Alright. Zendra might be the bigger competitor over Barm, although Barm still might have the most money of any of us. Well, anyway, this one's easy. Really glad to get 28 there. And then put 42 on. All right, let me check this. We didn't get 30. Okay, so there's our correct 8 plants here. Pretty motley set here. Like, trash is pretty dangerous now because of 19 and 24 being in the game, although 19 will be replaced next turn, but even still. 30 is out there, and 38 is also potentially in the deck still. I personally think Zendra's going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage because of paying so much for 26 this late in the game. I don't think you needed to panic at this point for capacity. All right. This is interesting. I think I'm going to have to play the turn order game a little bit here. And just build to 9? Okay. Barm is the richest player, so I do think I want to attack them still. But I want to do a mixture here. I'm going to play this carefully. Because I suspect like at least one of the... Zendra at the very least will build above me, for sure. And Barm's not going to build, though. At least Barm should not build. Barm will go to bottom in the turn order. But it's like, with resources being this bad, I really wanted to be able to at least carve out the middle spot of the turn order. And Zendra buying that trash on 19, that kind of compels them to build. They might stay below me too, though. I don't know about this. Even now, though, if I don't build more now, what it does is it'll make it easier for me to play turn order in the next turn. Plan for the future with turn order. And I definitely need to make money, though. I just don't want to be top. I do not want to be stuck up top with this resource market. Holy shit. 39. Ooh, boy. Oh, there's going to be fireworks for that, baby. It's going to be worth a lot because these other plants suck. Let's just get past the basics and I'll get this up to 55. Even 56. Let's go. They're letting me have it for that price. Okay. Okay, maybe I made a little mistake there. I don't know. Barm? Oh, Barm is wow, that's weird that Barm passes. So Barm's just giving up on this game. They tend to do this sometimes. Okay, so what's left in the market here? My problem is this. I have to build to 15. I have to build to 15, otherwise Zendra can probably end the game at 15. I have to do this. I do think that 39 is easily going to be worth this money and then some, though. Oh, Barm is doing the overbuild. Oh, not like super ultra mega overbuild, but a decent overbuild, I guess. And I want to take Buffalo because it hurts Zendra. Yeah, I think that's my move. Take these spots while they're still in step 2. That's what I'm thinking. Ooh, Boston was open too. I could have done that, but nah. I get 2 step cities this way. I prefer this. So Barm's given up on this game, even though they were the clear money leader going into step 3. Interesting. Because not buying a plant this turn means they're way too far behind in capacity, and it'll be impossible for them to win. Zendra's going to have a lot to spend on resources next turn. Yeah, Barm's not even firing plants now. Barm's just giving up here. Okay. What I have to do here is I have to buy 30. I have to buy 30. I have to buy 30 and hope that 38 doesn't drop. At least not for Zendra. At least not for Zendra. Trash is safe for this plant, but I think I have to pass now. Let me think. Think about this. What all is in the game here? 35 came... and 44. Okay. So we still have 2 of the 7 capacity plants left in the game. I think I have to pass here. Sadly, I do not get that 7. Alas. Alas. At least 42 should be safe for me now. And there was the plant I was looking for. I could have easily gotten to 18 had I gotten a 7 plant. I had to pass it to Zendra, though, because there was a 50-50 chance of a 7 plant coming from me, which would win me the game instantly right there. Like, either of them, like 46 or 38, either of those would have been safe for me. Even assuming everybody else bought max trash, there still would have been enough left for me to buy on 38. So that was still a safe plant for me to buy. And that would have won me the game for sure. Now it gets a little more interesting. A little more interesting. I at least made Zendra pay a decent amount for the 30, though, which helps. Yeah. And yeah, 39 is just worth its weight in gold in this game. I feel like I should win this now. I think. Yep, there we go. Wow, only by $6. Yeah, that one was really close though. I'm glad that 38 was the 30 was bid up that much then. That turned out to make the difference. Alright, Barmstrong tends to give up on the game because they feel like it would be king-making if they actually tried to do what was best for themselves when they feel like they've lost the game. Which I don't even think Barm would have lost. Anyway, that game was an interesting one to show. It shows how you can manage to win with an early 20 plant, which is not something I usually like to do. The key is buy the 20 at a time when you can get to 5 cities and get full value from it immediately, and then see if you can get bottom in the turn order. I guess those are the things that you need to make the 20 work during step 1. It's not easy. Anyway, that's it, and see you all later, and have a wonderful holiday.